What's up guys, Tenacious Rick here, back with another edition of Comic Crazy Reviews. As you can see from behind me, in a different space this week for my reviews, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just have a face-to-face instead of what I normally do when it just shows the images. So I'm going to talk about the reviews, and I'm going to make you have to look at me this entire time, just like Corman TV does. What? Corman TV? Oh, his name's Corim? Corim TV? Well, that's just ridiculous. Alright guys, the first book I want to talk about this week is Nightwing number 20. As we all know from the previous issue, Nightwing has gone to Chicago to find Tony Zuko, who killed his family. By going to Chicago, he has no money, so he needs to get a roommate. He finds this guy who is a photographer for a newspaper. Nobody in Chicago likes masks, as they call them. They don't like superheroes. This one, he meets his newest roommate, Joey, who took over her bedroom, and he goes to sleep at night, and she's there and wakes up and hits him with a bat and stuff. And I don't like this. It's like Nightwing's not like a 15-year-old kid. He doesn't need to have roommates. He doesn't need to be all like comedic relief. I don't know. I just don't like the way this is going. The main villain in this is the prankster who, like, Robin meets up with at the end and tries to fight him, but the prankster, he's like a hacker, so he's able to hack into Nightwing's heads-up display, blinds him, and then makes so he can't hear anything. And then the only way to get out of this place, where there's two hatches he needs to escape. He needs to escape from one. One of them has enough oxygen in it in order to completely blow him up because there's a small fire in the room that he's in. And the only way to find out which hatch to actually open is to take off his mask and reveal to a camera who he is. The artwork is fantastic in this book. I really love the artwork. It's just, the story with Prankster is good too, what he's doing with the Nightwing, but the sub-story with the roommates I'm just not enjoying. I gave this book a 3 out of 5. So next we have Red Hood and the Outlaws number 20. I dropped this a while ago, and I'm glad I did, because this book is just getting completely ridiculous. Red Hood goes to like the All-Cast or whatever to get his memory erased by some guy that looks like the last Airbender. Arsenal and Starfire go to stop him from doing that, but it's too late. He already erased his memories. Roy wants him to like get his memories back, but then the Airbender guy shows them what Jason Todd went through, and then goes through what he went through and how he met Jason Todd. The night that Roy Harper met Jason Todd was pretty much the night before he died. All upset, this whole thing. He starts crying because the whole team's gonna break up, and Red Hood's like, you know what, I don't remember anything, and you say you're my friend, but there's a reason why I came here, to lose my memories, so just let me go with it. I want to be free, whatever. The artwork sucked. Storyline sucks, and I don't recommend this at all. I gave this a 2 out of 5. Age of Ultron book 8. This series is progressively getting better. At first it started off really crappy. Really crappy. As you can, if you watch my other videos, you'll notice I did not like this book. I didn't like what they were doing. I do like the futuristic story arcs, the alternate universe futuristic things, and I think that was pretty cool. Like what they're doing with this with the Defenders. You got Cable, you got Colonel America. I think Cable's Cyclops. I don't know. I think it's Cyclops. It's actually pretty cool, and then Tony Stark is like the ruler of all of them. And this is the one time Tony Stark doesn't have a mustache where it makes sense. You know, unlike Iron Man 1. It was terrible. Anyway, so as we know, Wolverine and Sue Storm went back in time, killed Hank Pym, came back to the present, which is an alternate future, and everything's gone to crap. But there's people are still alive. Everyone else would be dead if it was Age of Ultron. Like Wolverine said, it's like, would you rather everyone be dead, or would you rather go back to a place where things are just a little different? And yeah, they're a little different. Apparently Morgana Le Fay came in, and there was a huge war, ripped Tony Stark in half, so now he's half robot. Professor X is still alive. They all seem to have their powers, like Emma Frost. So it's pretty cool. You don't really get a backstory on everybody. You just kind of know a little bit what happened to Tony Stark. And then Le Fay comes back at the end, and there's like about to be a huge battle. So I don't know where they're going with it, but because of this book, and I kind of like the last book, this book is even better than that. So it seems as if they're moving upwards. It could easily spiral downwards because it is Marvel, and this is Marvel now. So I'm not getting my hopes up or anything, but this was like a 4 out of 5 for me. So, alright guys, so next up is my comic of the week, which was Batgirl number 20. I love the fact that Gail Simone is back right in this book. This book was great. They bring in an old character, but new character, the ventriloquist, who is now a female, who is an insane, evil little girl at first. She kills a bunch of little kids at a birthday party. And now she's a ventriloquist, and she kills some people. A talent show thing, like American Idol. They say she sucks, so her puppet kills them, because they say, oh, I can see your lips moving, but obviously the puppet's real. You know. So the puppet goes to the first judge, And it's like, hey, no hard feelings, give me a hug. And then the puppet has these drills in his hands, so he gives him a hug and drills him and kills him, and that's kind of how it happens. And Batgirl finds out about this because she's in the area looking for a fight, finds this woman, and this woman's crazy. I really like this story. It was kind of scary and dark. Batgirl almost gets killed by this ventriloquist. It was pretty cool. Dark, gritty story. The artwork is really good. I mean, it's been obviously better in the Batgirl storylines before, from other videos I've done, reviews. I used to really like the artwork. This is still good artwork. It's better than what I've seen before. I really like where they're going with this, and I like that Jim Gordon is now hunting down Batgirl because she apparently killed his son. This storyline is good. I like where it's going. I like the artwork for Batgirl, and I like the writing for Batgirl number 20. I gave Batgirl number 20 a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely recommend picking it up.